Why Saudi Arabia is building a linear city. Saudi Arabia has always been known as a conservative, oil-rich, authoritarian kingdom without much else to offer. But things seem to be going in another direction as of late, with the rise of Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince, to almost absolute power. The kingdom has seen some massive changes and reforms. It's now opening up its economy of tourism, entertainment, and more, and it's all part of Mohammed bin Salman's Vision 2030, which aims to transform the Saudi economy from an oil-based one to a diverse, open one. So far, up to $1 trillion worth of projects have been announced, but none of these projects seem as crazy as the Line City that the Saudi government has proposed. This Line City will be part of a greater $500 billion project called NEOM, which is set to turn northwestern Saudi Arabia into the next Dubai, an international hub for tourism, finance, investment, and entertainment. The line was officially unveiled by Mohammed bin Salman on January 10, 2021. During the presentation, the Crown Prince mentioned how most modern cities are built with cars and buildings in mind, but not necessarily the people who actually live in the city. He described the line as the city of the future. So what really is the line? It's basically a city that's spread over a line of 170 kilometers instead of a regular spread out city. There are going to be 3 layers of the line. The top layer will feature parks, playgrounds, and other outdoor recreational facilities that will encourage people to go outside and enjoy nature. Even though this layer will be the easiest and cheapest to build, it'll play an important role in making it more livable. There will be absolutely no cars on the top layer, and it will be fully pedestrianized. The center layer, which is underground, will be the service layer. This will be the place where residents will be able to go to different shops, work, and provide services for other residents as well. This will also be the area where all of the schools, hospitals, government buildings, and offices will be located. Essentially, the entire economy of the city and all of the money passing through the city will go through here. The bottom layer will be the spine of the city. It'll feature a 170-kilometer ultra-high-speed subway line along a high-speed freight railway line of the same length. And on top of that, there will also be space for an AI-powered transportation system. Overall, the Line City is designed in a way to ensure that nothing is more than a 5-minute walk away for all of the city's residents, which, at full capacity, will be somewhere around 1 million people. Although the city, as a concept, might seem pretty amazing, when you take a closer look into this project, you'll notice that it'll have to go through a lot of challenges before it turns into reality. The biggest challenge out of all of them is the cost. The line will cost an estimated $150 billion at the very least. Even though the Saudi government does have a lot of money to burn, even they aren't going to spend $150 billion on an experiment. That's why the government is betting on finding enough investors to fund the project. But here's the thing, finding investors for a project that hasn't really been tested before is quite difficult. Even though Saudi Arabia hired PR companies for millions of dollars to promote this project across the world, it hasn't really gotten the attention of real investors. And this is rather concerning for the future of this city. It's really hard to get companies and individuals to invest in something that doesn't guarantee it's going to be built, let alone be successful. But from the Saudi perspective, this isn't something to worry about. That's because the Line Project, or the NEOM project as a whole, has a much bigger purpose than to make money. Its purpose is to put Saudi Arabia on the map for the future. Overall, even if talking about the project changes the international perception of Saudi Arabia, it would have been a massive success for the government. But regardless of whether or not the line is going to be built, the NEOM project overall is something the Saudi Arabian government is taking very seriously. It's going to be an exclusive zone, which means the regular Saudi law won't apply here. On top of that, it's located in a very strategic region, being right next to the Sinai Peninsula. NEOM will be the center point between Europe Africa and Asia. Speaking of the Sinai Peninsula, Egypt is located right across the Tiran Strait from the Neom project. The Egyptian city of Sharm el-Sheikh is a mere boat ride away from it, and the money that is being poured into the Neom project is going to seriously threaten the massive tourism industry located in that city. Regardless, in wake of the project, Egypt decided to cede 2 disputed islands called Tiran Island and Sanafir Island to Saudi Arabia. The Saudis, in return, will be making a massive bridge on the 2 islands that will ultimately connect the Arabian Peninsula and Africa for the first time without passing through Israel. All of these reforms, part of the Saudi 2030 vision, have been met with mixed reactions both domestically and internationally. Younger Saudis, who have been more exposed to Western culture, have praised the new liberal reforms, while older, more traditional Saudis have staunchly opposed the religious kingdom opening up at such a massive scale. Internationally, many experts are skeptical about the kingdom using projects and attractions like these to whitewash their image from human rights abuses, which still remain a huge problem in Saudi Arabia. Despite that, many in the international community have praised the kingdom, and specifically Mohammed bin Salman, for finally opening up the kingdom and giving its citizens more personal freedoms. So, will this project be a success? At the end of the day, we'll just have to wait and see where these projects go from here to get a full assessment. Until then, it's anyone's guess. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think the Line City will ever actually be built? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. See you in the next one!